Hello dears, and welcome back to the most popular tourist destination in Costa Blanca, Benidorm, situated in Spain, the sunny country of Spain. This is Benidorm by Anna YouTube channel, where we show you a lot of interesting and useful information, as well as fun and entertaining walking tours down different parts of Benidorm and all the area around it. Today we are at the beginning of the Poniente Beach promenade, the colorful rainbow walking part of the Poniente Beach. And as you can see, even early in the morning at 10 a.m., this is what the beach is looking like. Not even second, third, or fourth line of the beach are available right now. There is a slight breeze outside, which is really much appreciated with the 32-33 degrees that we have in the region. Poniente Beach is a slightly calmer and quieter place in terms of tourism. It's very different from the Levante Beach as it is, and here you can see a huge variety of great restaurants and hotels. The RH Corona del Mar, for example, one of the hotels here on the right side that you've just seen here on the screen. You have also the Hotel Villa del Mar, which has stunning views towards the Mediterranean Sea, and the restaurant quality is quite good. You need to take into consideration that this hotel is not suitable for families with children. It's not, they do have some play area for children, but I would state that it is recommended more for couples or solo travelers. And the walking promenade, the brand new wooden deck area on the beach, which we will see slightly towards the end of this video, is also finished in this particular part of the Poniente Beach. So it's simply great to enjoy a lovely walk around the area. This is the entrance towards the Hotel Villa del Mar. It's a 4-star hotel, by the way. Quite nice. I'm gonna put you the prices for right now here in the hotel. By the way, my hubby, sponsored by my hubby, he's helping us today to do the video while I was with our daughter at home. So give him a shout out, say him a thank you, because he is helping us a lot here on the channel. In the restaurants nearby, the menus cost between 15 to 16, 18 or 20 euros. There is a nice local supermarket, Marisol. This is more like a typical Spanish supermarket. It's not as expensive as 24-hour supermarkets might be. In places like this, we recommend you to buy some water, some supplies, basic products that you need. A caramel shop, which is closed just yet but will be opening up shortly, which is where you can buy gift boxes like with caramels, bags packed up with sweets for children's birthdays, and much more. The cafeteria and pizzeria Friends, which is also a sports bar because they do have a television where they put all the latest matches, does have some nice and quite cheap foods right here. All these places that are like typical Spanish, they do offer meals for quite a reasonable price. Naval Air Station Bar. That's interesting. Air Station Bar. Then we have another restaurant with Daily Park, Benny Park Beach. It's called, which will be opening up slightly later on. This is a fried seafood place and paella place. Incredible as well, with the frontline views towards the Poniente Beach to grab some nice paella or any other kind of typical food or seafood here in Benidorm. La Outlet, this is like a typical shop where you can buy something that you might be missing for your holidays, a bathing suit, maybe some sun hat, some accessory, etc. And a lot of these shops, they mostly sell the same thing, something that tourists might need during their holidays that they were not able to bring for one issue or the other with them in their backpack or in their suitcase as it is. This area is way quieter than the Levante Beach might be, so a lot of people search it simply because they want this quality holiday with not so much of loud music, not so many drinking and night pubs around, but they still want to be at the same time near lovely bars with great quality food. And then Poniente Beach is what you actually need for your holidays. The famous Ale Hop shop is here nearby. This is the shop with the cow. You can see it already. And here is where you can buy fun souvenirs, nice gifts, something very squishy, plushy, colorful, something nice and like cozy, and something that you really want to take, like, you know, and smash it, squish it. Things like these that are so pretty and colorful can be bought out here. In front we have the second aqua park platform. These cost 14 euros per hour. Very nice one. We will go there shortly and film it for you guys. And then if you need some anti-slippery socks, it's gonna be 2 euros extra, and you have 1 hour to enjoy it. It's not so far away from the beach, so even for non-swimmers, this is actually a very nice thing to do. We will test it out in a family at the end of August to let you know if it's actually worth checking it out. 100 montaditos. Personally, there is one in Benidorm in the old town, and I don't really like it because of the service and the quality of food. However, I've tried other 100 montaditos around Spain, and they do have some nice quality. So I suppose it just depends on which kind of owner of the franchise it actually is, and how he owns and runs the business, because some places are great. This is like tapas place. You know, these are montaditos, small, tiny sandwiches, tapas, thick plates. This is where you can try traditional Spanish meals. This place right here. Oh my goodness. This is the one. This is a budget bar. Incredible. They have one of the best calamar bocadillos in whole entire Benidorm town. They have croquetas. They have seafood, which is like deep fried seafood. Incredible, trust me, and it does not cost a lot. Coffee is just like for 1 euro. A lot of snacks, a lot of drinks, 1, 2 or 3 euros. Absolutely incredible. This is the rice place. This is La Roma, like the scents, and they have takeaway as well, but they have some great rices out here. Pharmacies, where would we go without a pharmacy, which is where you can grab anything that you need for blisters, something that you need to cover up some wound or anything, toothbrush, toothpaste, anything that you need, sunscreen, glasses if you've lost ones, anything can be found out there. This is one of the other supermarkets, Coaliment, also typical Spanish, not nationally known, mostly here in the area only, but it's also slightly more healthy foods. You can buy here some fresh fruit as well, veggies, anything you need if you are on self-catering in this particular area. Sprinter is one of these sport shops. Here's where you can find a lot of sport themed clothing, accessories, shoes, and etc. They are on sales right now, as the rest of the Benidorm is, and all other areas in Spain. Here they say even up until 70%. Huh, that is strange. I always say you need to be careful when it says 70%, because that means that they might have been putting up the prices quite high. But I look, there is $7.99, $8.99, $14.99, so prices are not too bad at all. This is where you also have toilets, like halfway through the Poniente Beach. But don't worry, if you are somewhere away, there's some toilets on the beginning of the Poniente Beach too, right by the port. And if you need to go anywhere around in the area where public toilets are not nearby, don't worry, you can always go to a bar. But don't be fussy about it. Don't be like anxious about it. Don't just simply go to the toilet without saying anything. Just ask them, can I go to the toilet? Do I need to buy a bottle of water or pay you anything? And if you do it politely, if you ask politely, a lot of the times they'll just tell you, no, it's fine, don't worry, but thank you for asking. You know, this is what's going to be happening. So you are able to actually go inside of a bar, Be polite, ask it this way, and then in the majority of the cases, obviously they'll tell you yes. Unless they had a rough morning or rough evening, and then they'll tell you, give me €1 or buy a bottle of water, you know. But usually if you're polite with the bar owners, they will let you go free of charge to the toilet if you need to do so, and there is no around right here. Personally, I do think they should put some more public toilets around Benidorm, because sometimes people spend a lot of time outside and it's just difficult to find a public restroom somewhere around the area. Let us know if you are of the same opinion. Let's do our magic. Maybe since the town hall is watching our videos, maybe they'll hear it, and in the nearest future they'll put some more public restrooms around Benidorm's town. So let's say what we have to say here in the comments section. Here we also have some pizzerias, San Remo da Pierre. Then we have Moon, we have Il Gusto. Basically this area is full, the fullest of different bars, different cafeterias, nice quality, typical Spanish food. The only thing probably we're lacking on the Poniente Beach is some more shade right now. Billionaire sunglasses? Oh, that's okay. That's probably because it's like very, very branded things. Verde green. Oh, that's nice. That's actually a nice place. They do offer some lovely freshly pressed and freshly made smoothies from fruit, veggies. And if you are going for a more healthy option, then this is where you might get some. It's their specialty, and there's always some fresh fruit around there and a great selection of them, to be honest. Some more typical shops. There are also some Chinese bazaars here nearby. And by the way, on the Poniente Beach, it's where there are 2 of probably top 5, top 6 best places to have a nice meal. Another Zodiac. Are there 2 Zodiacs in Benidorm? Another Zodiac bar and cafeteria. That's strange. I had like a deja vu. I just noticed that there's 2 Zodiacs here. So there are 2 nice restaurants. One of them is Falua, which is quite expensive rice place. They have meat, they have fish, they have seafood, and it's like more authentic Spanish cuisine. Then we have places like this, which is restaurant Ruffles. Here we have salad, €7. Look at that. Combined dishes that includes potatoes, includes everything, up until €10 maximum. Not much more than that. They have cocktails, they have some snacks, they have drinks, they have dessert after you have a main meal. And places are the prices are not so bad at all. If you take just one main meal plus some drink or a dessert, wow, it's kind of nice, not gonna lie. This is the Poseidon Beach Hotel, a giant, massive hotel that they wanted to expand as well. Here at the let's say like this, mid Poniente Beach, situated on the avenue of Puerto Rico. A lot of British tourists, actually, like English-speaking tourists and in general international tourists, choose this hotel due to its location. It's not too far away from Levante Beach, from city center, from the old town, Port Benidorm. But at the same time, there's no nightclubs and pubs here in the area. So it's great for a good rest during the night time. A lot of touristic apartments are also located right here in the area. A lot of them, at least every single building has at least one touristic apartment for a short term. So bear that in mind if you want to check it out. Maybe you did not know that this area existed, but it exists. It's very nice, and if you want some quieter nighttime, maybe that would be the area. English breakfast here from 9:30 till 12:30. Bacon, eggs, beans, sausage, tomato. Okay, 7. Okay. Let us know if this is like a big price for it. If this is like slightly expensive, because in Rincon de Loix we did see prices for even less than €4 for a small breakfast, and sometimes even less than 5 for a medium or like a big one. So $7.90, this has to be like a big piece of English breakfast. The plate full of different ingredients, in order for it to be worth paying this amount of money that basically like a big plate, like a big proper meal costs here in the area. Pizzas and pasta place, beer and burgers, breakfast options, typical Spanish, English breakfast, mar y montaña, which is the sea and the mountain. So basically it depends on what you can choose, either sea or the mountain, like either meat or seafood and fish, or you can do a combined plate where they give you a little bit of everything to try. Don Mejillon, this is great, by the way, if you love mussels and if you love seafood. Don Mejillon, which is like Mr. Mussel. This is where you can try these out. There's with a lot of different sauces, typical Spanish, great place to be. Definitely a great place to be. Some more fried seafood places, wines, tapas, and cañas. For example, here as well, they do have small rations of foods, different tapas options. As you can see, it's literally full of a lot of different bars. If you have time and you are walking around exploring the area, give it a try. Walk around and see if you can see some bars that would attract your attention somehow. And if you've tried the food in some of these places we've showed you in today's video, don't forget, don't be shy and share your opinion with others, because it will be really useful for a lot of people who will be traveling to Benidorm shortly, and we'll get to know if it's recommended, if it's worth coming here for a nice meal. And this is the brand new wooden decked promenade on the bottom of the Poniente Beach. Actually, it's looking quite appealing. It's looking very nice, very clean, very tidy. And at the same time, it's great if you want to walk by the beach, but you don't want to do it by the sand. There's also some shade areas here, as you can see. And in the peak season, there are people that are just laying down here in the area, right here on the wooden deck, instead of being on the sand, because like this, they can get some nice shade. Towards the end of the Poniente Beach is where you can find some great sports places to play volleyball, to play all the other sports like on the beach sports that you would like to play. You can do it right here at the end, because there are specific places for this. And if not, you can just go towards the end of the beach, like towards the promenade away from the water, and you can play any game that you want out here as well. There is a the slightest smell of pee-pee here in the area, because I do feel that some tourists might be going here to do their needs, just because there's not enough restrooms in the area, or maybe they got a little bit too much to drink. It's not a usual situation. Usually Poniente Beach is a great quality place and it doesn't smell like this everywhere, but just where we've passed specifically, it did. So I hope it's a one-time situation. And this is the end of the colorful Poniente Beach promenade, which follows right by the beach up until the area of Finestrat, full of lovely, incredible bars with typical traditional Spanish homemade food, seafood, mussels, fish, meat, rices, paellas, tapas, and international meals as well, including pizzas and typical English breakfast. I hope you enjoyed today's walking tour with us down this sunny and hot Benidorm's Poniente Beach early in the morning. We'll see you in a new video. Bye, dears.